for Christchurch. This is going to commemorate 100 years of Methodism at Christchurch Market Square. So please pay attention to what's happening on the gold wall. Slowly, 100 years, we're counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. No, but then 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Now we're going to ask the clergy to come up and be the first to sign on it. We're going to ask Reverend Beryl and Reverend Franklin Manners to come up and sign. I have to get the pins. Is Reverend Niles here? Reverend Niles? You left, okay. All the local clergy, please come forward and sign. Local preachers? Local preachers? Sister Bonnie? Reverend Bonnie? You're next. And then local preachers, please. Brother Chandler, Brother Richardson, please. Sister Constance, please come forward to sign. They're coming. This is going to be a keepsake and will be held in the church. And we're hoping that the next 100 years, I don't think I'll be here, but our children, grandchildren, and great-grandchildren will see your name signed on this banner. Any other local preachers in the house here with us today? Please come forward. We're going to ask the Christchurch 100th Anniversary Banquet Committee to come forward, please. Banquet Committee members, please come forward. Committee members, please don't sit, come forward. Miss Rearban, I'm seeing you're not coming forward. Miss Rearban, please come forward. Miss Rearban, please come forward. Mrs. Shridaran. Don't use up too much space. We have a lot of signatures to get on there. Brother Chandler, I see you getting all fancy with your signature. Ladies and gentlemen, as you leave this morning from this function, we're going to ask that you pass by the banner and place your signature. Thank you. Circuit stewards, I was told. Circuit stewards, if you are here. Circuit stewards, please come forward. Yes, sir.
This is a keepsake, so we are hoping that some of the younger ones will also sign. We thank you very much for signing. Everyone present here this morning will be able to sign eventually, but let's finish the function first. Everyone present will sign so that in the next 50 years, if you are not alive, but your children or your grandchildren will see it, and it's going to be a keepsake. So everyone will eventually sign. It is my pleasure at this time to say thanks to all of you who are present here this morning for being here. And as the hymn says, now thank we all our God, with hearts and hands and voices, whose wondrous things have done, in whom his word rejoices, whom from our mother's arms has blessed us on our way, with countless, countless gifts of love, and he's still with us today. We give God thanks for being with us today. We want to thank first and foremost our God and Savior for making this possible. We want to thank God that our church is in its 100th year, and we have come together as a people of God to pray, because if we don't pray, they say the very stones will cry out. So we want to thank so many people today. First, we want to thank Ms. Adora Foy for conceiving the idea. When we started celebrating and the committees met, we invited any member of the congregation of the church to come forward, join the committees, and come forward with ideas. Ms. Adora Foy, we thank her. And then when the workload was becoming too much and we needed a chairperson, we thank Mrs. Lilibel Chandler for readily accepting to be our chairperson. Lilibel Chandler. We want to say thanks also to quite a few people. One of the suggestions was that we should get into history and do some research. And as you came in, you saw displayed a PowerPoint of the eldest person, the first to be baptized, the first to be married, and some other history of the church. And for that, we want to thank Sister Elva Bowen for doing the research. Elva Bowen for doing the research. The programs, I'm sure you find them beautifully done with a picture of your church. There's a picture of the old church and the new church on the board. Putting together this program was none other than a young lady who is not Methodist called Shamnika Sebastian. Is she here today? Miss Sebastian? Not Methodist, but we gave her thanks. She really had to put up with us with all the changes. We give God thanks for her, and we are going to be continually working her. We told her this. We give God thanks. Also, you saw the picture of Mr. Jacob Warner. Mr. Jacob Warner was not able to be here, but is his daughter here? Yes, I'm seeing the waving there. His daughter is here. He is the oldest member of our congregation, who is still alive. He is still alive. The picture was there, yes. It was displayed with a bit of history. It was there, and we give God thanks for him. On this occasion, it was decided that it's a prayer meeting, so we should have prayer. And other than the ministers praying, we thought we should have the oldest serving local preacher. The oldest serving local preacher happened to be Mrs. DeWitt. Sister Alice DeWitt. Unfortunately, her heart is with us this morning, her spirit is with us, but she was unable to be here, or her husband. So the next person who fell in line, the oldest serving local preacher from our congregation, was none other but Sister Constance Gum. Sister Constance Gum. Along with, the ladies are usually called first, along with Brother Christian Richardson. Brother Christian Richardson. But among the older ones came the youngest one. The youngest serving local preacher also prayed here this morning, and he was none other but Brother Jeff Chandler. We want to say thanks also to others who prayed, and we want to remember Sister Hilda Barry. Thank you very much, Sister Hilda Barry. Remember this morning in your prayer, Sister Shirley Proctor, as she was unable to do the prayer because her mother is not doing too well. And as we prayed for Sister Franklin this morning, during the prayer, we were quite pleased and happy to have the Circuit Steward, Sister Marilyn David, fill in for Sister Shirley Proctor. Sister Marilyn. We had this morning, and we were most honored with the voices of our own congregation in the persons of teacher and student, Mrs. Sandra Ann Massac and Miss Khadija Weeks. Sandra Ann Massac. And the student, Khadija Weeks. Among the youth, we had Brother Savage Chumney, who prayed this morning. Brother Savage. We thank Brother Nolan, Abner Nolan, for providing the music for the hymn, our celebration hymn, 979, in his absence. We also thank Brother Bingley Richardson. Unfortunately, had to work, but he was here very early this morning, and he worked very hard at setting up the young people to assist, as he was not here with the PA system and the technical bits of it. Brother Bingley Richardson. So we thank Brother We thank Brother Tishon Wyatt and Brother Jareem Matthew for both responding, I think, within the last 10 hours. They were asked to do this and they both responded positively. We thank them very much. We thank also, we got assistance from the Edna Bar Library. The Enid Bar Library, we got quite a bit of assistance there in the research. The VI Preservations Office, where we got a lot of our pictures of the past. The Superior Court of the Virgin Islands. We want to say special thanks to Brother Dale Morton, a member of our congregation, who has volunteered to come to us this morning and do all the photography, and he has done it from his heart. We want to thank Sister Marilyn Weston. Behind the scenes, we work her to the bone. Sister Marilyn Weston. We want to thank Brother Gregory Sinchi for assisting Sister Todman in getting the PowerPoint ready for us and up this morning. Brother Gregory Sinchi. Brother Albert Leonard, who is always there, and we can call on him 24/7. He's not feeling well this morning. We thank him. Brother Richard Kumizian, who is so neat and ever ready and ever timely. He assisted us yesterday in getting the banner. And he came again this morning. He got the pictures all framed of the old church and the new, and we want to thank him immensely. Sister Springett. We go to Sister Springett over and over if we have money or if we don't have money. To Sister Springett, thank you very much. Thank you. Contemporary gospel choir, we did get quite a bit of help. We got into your purse. Thank you very, very much. Reverend Mervyn, we thank you for being here and praying for our church now and the church to come. Last and no means least, we thank Reverend Franklin Manners for being there and for encouraging us and for giving us the dismissal in a few minutes. At this point, we're not thanking him yet because he is doing a lot of work and he will be thanked when that occasion comes. But as a member of our congregation, we recognize when his thanks time will come at another occasion. But we want at this moment to recognize former Governor Charles Turnbull, who is here. He is working hard, and as you would see on the save the date, his turn will come. We would like people to take the save the date home. The first activity is today, and we want you, at the second activity, we want you to take note of the other activities, put this up on your refrigerator, and make sure you are part of this celebration of 100 years of Christchurch Methodist Church as a building there at Market Square. We thank now every one of you for coming here this morning, for giving up your Saturday morning and coming to pray for the church. That is, praying for yourselves, that God will continue to lead us and to guide us. I am asking you that on each table there are 3 or 4 lovely white roses in a beautiful vase, and I'm asking that on each table you look for the oldest person and give them the flowers to take home. I know ladies do not like to say their age,